So while I was doing a bit of bargain hunting with the old reduced or just always cheap or samples, you know, all of that, I thought it would be fun to test out some Giorgio Beverly Hills perfumes because I've never smelt these. I don't know if they were as popular in the UK as they were in the US, because people talk about this being like a very, especially this original Giorgio, the yellow one, being a really, really famous scent in the 80s. But I had no idea what any of these smelt like because I didn't know anyone who wore any of these. I've been around for a while, but again, I don't know how popular these were in the UK. And if I smelt someone wearing them, I probably didn't know. So I'm going to start with Glam because I think this is the one that I find the most boring. The top notes of this are peony, magnolia, cyclamen. Middle notes are jasmine, sambac, plum and iris. Base notes are heliotrope, labdanum, sandalwood and amber. So I think the bottle's kind of cool. I kind of like that bottle. I think that's cute. But the scent, sort of just flowery. I don't think there's not much in the way of sweetness. I think it's very peony smelling. That's probably the problem for me, right? I keep making this mistake of buying perfumes with peony and then thinking they're not going to be the strongest note, but somehow they always seem to take over and make everything super dry to my nose, like nose tingly, kind of might sneeze. But the thing is, if you like peony, I think this might be a really nice perfume for you, because I think I've smelt a few that are supposed to be peony smelling, and in a way this one's a bit stronger, I think, than some of the others. So I mean, Bright Crystal, for instance, and then you've got like Blooming Bouquet, that kind of thing, Dior Blooming Bouquet, and I just think that this one's maybe, it's got a bit of a tangy punch to it, but it's not my kind of floral, I think, is the problem here. It's just too peony, too dry. It's just not tweaking my bits, you know. So I think I will probably get rid of that one, even though I do really like the bottle. I think it's very cute. So then I'll just get the notes up for the Giorgio Blue. You can probably see I've got my little light on here. So this one, again, I would say it's not particularly interesting to me, this one. But, you know, I have to try and be a bit nicer because it's probably one of the originals in terms of like these kind of slightly fruity, watery aquatics. So let's have a sniff. Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty. When you spray it, also another cute bottle. When you spray it, I mean, okay, so the top notes are guava, hyacinth and mandarin orange. Middle notes, water lily, tuberose and jasmine. Base notes, vanilla, musk, driftwood and oak moss. I don't smell any vanilla in this, and I didn't smell any in the dry down. I think this is another one that to me just smells like white flowers with a kind of tangy top. I think maybe you get a little bit of guava when you first spray it, and that's maybe what's making it kind of lovely and watery and aquatic, more so than anything else. But it just, again, it doesn't really feel very me, this perfume. It doesn't feel like my kind of thing. And I was really hoping that the guava and the vanilla would create something quite interesting, or something that I hadn't smelt before. But again, I feel like I've smelt so many things that are a little bit like this. And I have a feeling, let me just have a look at what the comparisons are for this one. Aqua de Gio. Okay, I don't really know most of these perfumes, but there's a lot of quite famous perfume. She by Alfred Sung. So yeah, it's definitely an aquatic, and it's pretty, but it doesn't really feel like my kind of vibe. So I think that one probably won't stay with me either. So then this one, this original Giorgio, yeah, a little bit of a confusing one for me, because so I put this on the card ages ago, and now it's dried down. There is something rather lovely about this scent. but I really didn't like it when I first smelt it. And I didn't like it for quite a long time after the dry down. So, okay, so these are the notes. There's quite a lot of notes. Top notes, apricot, orange blossom, peach, and bergamot. Middle notes, tuberose, gardenia, ylang ylang, jasmine, orchid, and rose. Base notes, chamomile, oak moss, vanilla, amber, musk, sandalwood, patchouli, and cedar. So there's a lot going on, as it does seem to be the case in a lot of older perfumes. There's a weird smell at the top of this that I don't enjoy. Excuse me. That's the other one's making me cough. I'm really also struggling to get any of this out of the roller ball right now. Come on. You're being so silly. I don't know what that smell is. It's almost like dandelion milk or something, quite like bitter. Yeah, no. Genuinely making me cough. Ooh. So I don't know about this one. I don't know if I could ever wear it for long enough to get over that weird hump. I think this isn't for me either. I think it's just not my jam.